WAPI is an acronym for Water Pasteurization Indicator. A WAPI is a reusable, unbreakable thermometer that lets people know when water has been heated sufficiently. 4,000 children a day die from waterborne disease. Every day. Every day. Now that may have been revised because of COVID, maybe it's even worse. When we first started making them, it was every 20 seconds a child died from waterborne disease. Before COVID, it was every 40 seconds. So headway's being made. But this is a fact that happens all the time. And did you realize we have waterborne disease deaths here in the United States even? That's a fact. 2,000 people a day a year die from waterborne disease in the United States. Go figure. What does it take to make a WAPI? First of all, the desire to want to assemble one. That's the first part. There are components to a WAPI: polycarbonate tubing, a specialized wax that we have made special for us, an embossing tool to heat the ends so you can squeeze the ends together, a drill or a hole punch, 30-pound braided wire, and 30-pound stainless steel wire. By the way, all the components in the WAPI can be immersed in water without having any poisons put into them. And the same with the polycarbonate tubing. It's food-grade polycarbonate. The raw materials not include just the WAPI itself, not including the packaging or the printing or the instructions that go with it. It's about 50 cents. 50 cents. And when you consider that's a pretty good investment when you can use it for years, it's unbreakable and reusable for, we haven't seen a time when it hasn't been accurate. When a person receives a WAPI, it has already met its financial obligation by what it costs. The total cost of the WAPI, packaging and printing and things included, is about $1.50 to $2 or so. But when we make them, as we've made them, we don't make them to sell them, we make them to give them away, so the recipient pays nothing for them. The final product, when you assemble a WAPI, it doesn't take very much and just little energy from people. This is what it looks like when it's done. This is a simple thermometer. It's really very, very basic. When the wax melts, it's heated enough, it turns to liquid, your water's safe to drink. Oh, and by the way, you can use these in solar cooking. They work in a solar cooker as well. We use them up in Oregon all the time during the summertime. Limited capacity for that matter, but we can pasteurize water with solar cookers. And it's an amazing thing to watch. 149 degrees isn't much, but it'll definitely save a life. Another aspect of the WAPI is that it saves fuel. When you go to third world countries, there is no electrical switch to turn on, no gas thing to get your gas from. In the places that these go, people go get their own fuel. They don't want to boil their water because it takes too much fuel. 2.2 kilos of wood per gallon of water. That's just a fact. So they don't want to waste their wood on boiling fuel. They'd much rather waste it on cooking their food. You don't have to boil water because when you boil it, you boil all of the minerals and ingredients out of it that's good for you. Anybody can assemble them. Meaning usually from middle school age to adults and even seniors for something to do. They're not hard to do, just takes a little time. And I'm telling you, there's something about assembling a WAPI and bringing people together that brings joy about something you've never seen before. I've seen it over and over and over again, where people come together and have a WAPI party. Let's have some pizza and soda or something. And by the time they're done, the smiles on the faces are just amazing. I mean, it has an effect. It has an effect. I'm doing something good for somebody and expecting nothing in return. Just seems to have a, I don't want to say magical effect, but it has and it's over and over again, no matter what age group. It's an amazing thing to watch.